friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Sonia. This is Sonia with an I, and today I am bringing you a mini TBR maybe, or basically some books I'm going to read for the Retro Romance Readathon. Now, many of you are saying, wait a second, Sonia doesn't read romance, but when your two dearest, kindest friends from YouTube decide that they're going to do a readathon, you participate. Those gals are just the kindest people. They've been my biggest cheerleaders, my biggest supporters since the beginning of my YouTube journey, and that would be Storm from Storm Reads and Sarah from The Bookish Knitter. Both of these ladies have embraced me and welcomed me and encouraged me, and I appreciate them so much. So I thought that I would participate in their Retro Romance Readathon. Now I will say that I had some books that I've been kind of holding on to, because for me, romance books, it's not really necessarily the story that I love, but vintage romance books, it's the cover for me. I am there for it. The covers are absolutely gorgeous. Like, I will go through a used bookstore or the romance section just to look at the covers. The artwork is just incredible, and I absolutely love it. Many times I've picked some up because I like the artwork. So I have a few here that I have chosen for the Retro Romance Readathon. The theme for the Retro Romance Readathon is falling in love through the seasons. So it's any books that have to do or highlight a special season. So I just knew these books that I found would be perfect for that. So it would kind of be a shoe-in for me for this Retro Romance Readathon. So there are three, and these are part of the Signet Double Romance books. These books were written in the 1940s, but re-released in the 1960s. And I'm telling you, these covers are incredible. So the first one that I have, and I'm going to have to put my glasses on, and I'm sorry about the glare for this. So the first one that I have is this one here, which to me makes me think of spring and summer, maybe, because I don't know, the colors and the spring colors, and they're outside. It looks like they're sitting next to a babbling brook, and then this looks like they're sitting outside maybe on a cool summer evening. You know, they have all of the summer flowers around there in the bush. So anyway, these books are both by Peggy Gaddis, and Loving You Always was the way they thought it would be, but 10 years after they were married, Tip was sent overseas and soon tragedy struck. He was reported dead in action. Now, Jerry Parker, his beautiful young widow, was through with mourning. She was ready to begin life with her new man. Then came the blow that ripped her from the arms of the man she had grown to love. Tip was alive and ready to retrieve the girl that he married. Whoo, scandal. Kind of sounds love triangle-y too, and you know I love one of those. But the next one is called The Girl Next Door, and the girl next door was Betsy Drummond, a passionate, beautiful young woman who was fighting to protect the man she loved. A man blinded in battle who remembered her only as a carrot-top teenage neighbor. Betsy had always known that when Peter Marshall came home from war, she'd make him realize she was grown up now and ready for romance. So this sounds kind of like an older male romance. There's a lot of that in this time period, it seems like. Yeah, I'm not really into the grandpa romance, but you know, be you. If that's what you like, if that's what you do, that's fine. As long as everybody is the right age, we're fine. So I thought these would be kind of fun. And then for winter and fall, I have A Moonlight Meeting. This is also by Peggy Gaddis, and it's formally titled Frost in April. Frost, though, is cold. Winter, okay, yeah, we're just gonna make it work. And this one is called The Way of the Heart, and it was formerly The Way of the Heart, which was formerly titled The Quiet Corner. I wonder why they changed the titles. Anyway, both by, oh no, this is by Peggy Gaddis, and this is by Rebecca Marsh. So in The Moonlight Meeting, A Moonlight Meeting turned lovely Megan McTavish's peaceful life upside down until her wonderful chance encounter with handsome, charming Tom Fallon. Megan's future had all been arranged. When her childhood sweetheart Larry had a job that could support the two, they were married and lived contentedly ever after. But when Larry finally got his break, it came almost too late, for Megan had seemed to have fallen under Tom's spell. Ooh, another love triangle. I'm gonna love this. The next one is The Way of the Heart. It was the scandal of the season when world-famous actress Andrea Lawrence stalked out of the Broadway hit to go home again. Home to her sister Barbara, who would share everything with Andrea, from her warm hospitality to her handsome Hugh Roberts. But the glittering golden-haired Andrea hadn't jeopardized her career for nothing. The beautiful star was on stage for the play of her life, a drama of double-dealing romance starring her sister's fiancé. Another love triangle, and that we shall see. Open mind. The next one is called Secret Honeymoon, and this one to me says summertime. I think honeymoon, I think weddings in the summertime, and this one says spring to me. This is by Peggy Gaddis, and this is by Marian Naismith. So there's The Secret Honeymoon. Jealousy had shattered the happiness of Kathy and Bill's secret elopement when Mark, the handsome man from Kathy's past, suddenly reappeared. Bill saw in their fond reunion a threat to his own love. Hurt and angered, he returned to his rich matchmaking aunt and the fortune he nearly lost by loving the wrong girl. Sounds like another love triangle. Maybe I just picked all the love triangle books. The next one is A Handful of Miracles, which I love that one. Oh, lovely. Adrienne Blair's unexpected inheritance of a handsome old house, I like that, and the country seemed to be the perfect place to find contentment and recover from the pain of a broken romance. I'd like to inherit a house in the country, please. Make that happen. Then handsome, enigmatic Martin Westbury entered her quiet new world, bringing excitement and suspense. But in Martin's eyes, Andrea glimpsed danger in the barely mended heart. So this one doesn't sound like it's a love triangle, but old house, okay, you know, just give me the old house. I don't want the rest of that. So I thought, how fun would it be to do the retro romance readathon that Sarah and Storm has sponsored by reading these books. They're 100 pages. I could probably read it in a day or two. The retro readathon, if you want to participate, is from July 7th to July 21st. You have 2 weeks. And it is seasonal, so any book that reminds you of a season in some sort of way. This would be a great time to, you know, if you are a romance reader, to kind of knock the Christmas out of the park, you know, it seems like there's a lot of Christmas books for romance and a lot of fall setting books. And summer too. Spring seems to get as much attention, I don't think, but that's, I mean, just my personal opinion. If you are planning to participate, please tell me about it in the comments. I have to tell you, the comments are probably one of my most favorite parts of having a YouTube channel, is the conversations that we have in the comments, what I learn about the people who are my subscribers. So please comment if you are planning to do this, if you're a romance reader, what is your favorite type of romance, or if you're not a romance reader and what you're planning on reading in the next few weeks. Go ahead and share that in the comments too. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much, all of you. If you are, if you have not liked or if you've not subscribed, please do if you like this vibe. If you are a longtime subscriber, please like this video, and thank you so much for your support. I appreciate the friendships that I have made here. You make the world a better place just by being in it. I appreciate you, and I thank you. Have the most wonderful day, and until next time, happy reading.